Hi, this is Sarah White. I'm So Sarah, coming to you live again from the Recruiting Innovation Summit at the Facebook headquarters in Northern California. And I have the pleasure of sitting next to Jennifer Hasche, who is the Senior Sourcing Lead. She's in charge of sourcing at Intuit. What a great job, huh? So she just got into speaking, and there were a couple of things that really stood out to me that aren't things we traditionally hear at this. The first one that I want to touch base on is actually on applicant tracking systems. I'm a huge ATS proponent and believe that most organizations don't properly use their technology. And one of the things you mentioned, which is so simple, is to source your own system first. And I think that most companies really do miss that. Do you want to just elaborate and maybe
I would love to. I'm very passionate about that. When we hire sourcers and we train them, and when recruiters come to us that, you know, I need this posted more, we're not getting enough applicants, and I look and there's 100 people that have submitted themselves against that rec, two things. We really build ingrain in the mindset ATS first. And to help that, to aid that, we even make it like dummy proof. We put all these search strings together on a shared doc in our SharePoint. So if you are not the best Boolean person, maybe you're not a Boolean black belt, it's okay. Just cut and paste these, change a few words, it should work. So that's kind of how we do encourage that. For social, we're not out there socializing. I'm not socializing me as a brand, I'm socializing Intuit. So I'm driving people to our career site. So if we're doing all this driving to Intuit Careers, and we're not checking Intuit Careers,
right?
I can't imagine how much we would miss from that opportunity. So absolutely, ATS is extremely important. It's where we drive our applicants. If it's being underutilized, and that's another reason in the strategy with the requisition history. There's so many times I will get a director of customer care. I look at the last director of customer care rec that was open. There's 200 submittals in there. Nobody looked at them.
Right.
That's like a gold mine to me because we do get really good submittals, and you have to search and you have to kind of take the time to look at a few people, but almost always, 100% of the time, I find somebody worthy of an interview.
I've actually seen statistics at some organizations that almost 60% of the candidates that are submitted to them that they hire from search firms, they actually had already in their system, but their recruiting team just didn't look to find it. So I'm so glad you brought that up.